Lost Izalith or something like that. We're going to the next boss fight. So from that last bonfire, just run forward. Be sure to have that charred ring on to reduce the fire damage. And there's a new enemy type in this area, and there's tons of them. And they're pretty stupid enemy types. They can do a good amount of damage if they just keep stomping you over and over again. But the trick is, because there's so many of them, and they have these large area of area of effect attacks, that's what I meant to say, that they will kill each other if you can kind of aggro a few of them at a time and just let them chop away at each other. You can do a good amount of damage to them, but it's easiest just to kind of piss off a whole bunch of them at once and let them do the majority of the damage, and then just finish them off with a stab or two. So I edited out myself killing the large majority of these guys just because there's so many of them, and it actually does take a while. But be sure to explore the area. There's quite a few soldier souls that you can pick up, and I don't remember all the items that you can pick up in this area, but I remember there's some very good items you can pick up on top of the kind of temples and in some treasure chests in the temples. So now we're making our way to where the next boss fight is, but we're also going to take a kind of detour and kill the Sunbro, the guy that you've been kind of running into throughout this entire game. And he gives you a good amount of souls, and I think we're also going to kill a Titanite demon and just run past a whole bunch of those stupid fire-breathing rock statues. Like those guys. They're so easy and they're so slow. I highly recommend just running past them when you can, because they don't give you a ton of souls. Oh, and we're also dropping down into this lower area, which into this like kind of trapdoor area where where I didn't see it, but apparently like you probably remember the weird the onion soldier guy. He has this weird onion looking armor, very bulbous and fat looking armor. So when you get on these stairs right here, you can take off the charred fire ring or whatever it's called that reduces fire damage. You're not going to run into any more lava after that area. But anyway, apparently like the onion warrior, he can show up in this area, like in the area that you kind of fall down to, and like there's some other weird items you can get if you successfully talk to him enough. And I don't know, but I missed him somewhere along the line and I didn't activate him at the right time, so he's dead now and I'll never see him again. And there's so many weird fucking side quests that you can just completely miss in this game. It blows my mind. Anyway, yeah, just if you go up these stairs and kind of hang a left after a little bit, you'll see the fog wall to the next boss. It's like this weird tree boss, but there's also a whole bunch of other areas to explore before you go to the boss. So I recommend doing that, and I'll talk to you in the next video.
My very own son. I am the son. I've done it. I have. Yes. I did it. Oh. It's over. My son.